Uh, First of all, yeah, that play was nuts. But no, no pun intended. Listen, um, Dylan Brooks got a history, man. Like he shoves that, like deliberately push Stephen Curry on the ground. Like it gets, sometimes you're trying to send a message from your team. Like we here, and sometimes the message that people try to send is like crosses the lines, like too dirty. Like you could have done something else to send that kind of message. You can send a message and be inbound. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
and by the video, you can clearly see like he saw Donovan Mitchell there, rolled over and elbowed him or used his forearm or whatever to hit him in the groin or the midsection or whatever it is. And then some people might try to say he didn't mean to hit him in the groin, yeah, but he meant to hit him
Look
no
at this.
matter where he was at. So
Mm.
look, see,
Yeah.
look, there it is right there. So like, and then another thing, he might get his, bro, because you see after he hit him, he just standing there because he know nobody's gonna do anything. He didn't like brace himself or so he gonna get the right one, and somebody gonna deal with him probably. But
He almost
it
got
was
the
a
right one.
dirty play. Donovan Mitchell was totally inbounds for his reaction. To me, he was totally inbounds for his reaction and what he said in the post game interview. So
Mm-hmm.
he got a history, man. He took Gary Payton Jr. out the air. He shoved Stephen Curry down. I forgot what he did against the Lakers. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, man, he just has a history of doing dirty things. He plays hard, an asset to his team, valuable to his team apparently, but that's a dirty play.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. And we got Dave too. What's good? He's in. My bad. What's up, Dave?
The hell was it? You kick me out as soon as I get in?
I didn't know you put yourself
What's
in.
up,
All
Dave?
right.
What's up, JMO? Uh, I mean, JMO pretty much said all the points. I don't think I really need to say too much about Dylan Brooks. That was a dirty play. That was clear as day. Clearly, he had intent on hitting Donovan Mitchell. And even if he didn't mean to hit him in his groin, look at the position he was in. Look at how he fell. Look at where Donovan Mitchell was. He should have known that's the only place he was going to be able to hit him at. It was going to be somewhere in his lower body. And you're right. He somebody going to catch him on the right night. He better be careful who that person is, because I'm telling you, somebody gonna knock his stuff loose. He lucky this not back in the day in the '90s with Jordan and them, because
If
somebody definitely would have rocked him by now.
it was Jordan, if it was back in the days, he'd be another guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He'd,
exactly. He
he'd be another
probably would.
guy with that kind of play. They was fouling
He,
away.
I guess he think he
All right.
belong with the bad boy Pistons, but he ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for that. He definitely need to relax though. And that's not to say he's not a good player. He is a good player, but it takes away how good he is when he does stupid stuff like this. It's not that he's not a good defender. He tries to say that he's a great defender. You're not great. You good. You all right. You a nice defender, but you get cooked all the time too. Donovan Mitchell already proved it. When he was with Utah, he cooked you in the playoffs. You talk about Steph and Clay. Clay cooked you. Whatever you want to say about Clay, Clay cooked you. Y'all, and as a team, y'all always talk about how y'all not worried about the West. You a 500 team since you said that. You
Mm-hmm.
saying that y'all got a dynasty. Y'all haven't even gotten past the second round yet.
Man, yeah.
Y'all got happy when y'all beat the Warriors in the playing tournament and then lost the playoff series right after that.
To Donald Mitchell.
Like, come on, man. Y'all talking way too much. And that's not to say y'all not a good team. Y'all are, but y'all talk way more than y'all win. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta do more. Y'all
And
gotta do more,
what
man.
about Jaren Jackson? What he said? Everybody wants to beef with the Grizzlies. Everybody trying to start a rivalry with the Grizzlies. That's
Y'all
y'all. Y'all
started.
starting a rivalry with
Yeah.
everybody y'all play.
Y'all started.
Mhm.
First of all, y'all said y'all worrying about the Celtics. Y'all not even in the East. Y'all gotta worry about the West. Y'all gotta worry about the West. The Warriors ain't no joke. Phoenix ain't no joke, no matter what you want to say. Clippers are not no joke. The Kings definitely not no joke this year.
Oh,
Number 3 seed. Don't worry, I was getting there, sir. don't worry. Don't worry. I was getting there. Kings number 3 seed. They ain't no joke. Like, come on, man. Y'all, they killing me with all this talking. They not backing up nothing, man. They ain't backing up. Man. They ain't got no room to talk about nobody or say anything because they haven't done squat. At
And
least I could say At least I could say Jimmy Butler has gotten to the finals since he got there, and the Eastern Conference Finals. Two out of the 3 years he's been there, he's at least done that. Like, come on now, y'all haven't gotten that far yet. Y'all haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah. So I gotta disagree with one thing y'all said. I don't know if you said it, J-Mo. I don't think you did, but I like the trash talk. I like it. I like it. They are number 2 seed, so it's not like they talking from being a 10th seed or 9th seed or 6th seed. So they're doing it from the 2 seed, and they still young. It's not like they're old teams. They are progressing every year. So they have. I understand why they're talking trash. You just gotta wear it when it doesn't go your way. I'm all for it. You can talk all you want. That's why when the Bengals were talking, I was cool with it. Just hold the L when you lose. Just don't get mad when you lose. All right.
Mhm.
So, but Donovan Mitchell, J-Mo said, for that I said the talk to you. Nah, I'm not gonna say nothing about y'all. All right, it's not worth it. But now Donovan Mitchell, he did say something like J-Mo said. He said he been basically cooking him ever since he been in the league, basically, right? So in the last since 2019, Donovan Mitchell, when he played against Dillon Brooks, averaged 26 and a half points, shooting 43% from the field, 42 from 3-point line, 22 from 23 from the free throw line, which is 95%. And his plus minus is plus 29. Right?
Barbecue chicken.
So he obviously dominates that matchup. Now, that particular game, Donovan Mitchell had a bad game so far. All right. Donovan Mitchell was 2 from 11. But on Dillon Brooks, he was 2 for 4. He was 50% on Dillon Brooks. 0 for 5 when somebody else checked him, and 0 for 2 when he was double teamed. So he's had a bad shooting start. Then he got ejected. He couldn't finish the game, basically, right? So I'm all for the trash talk, but I'm with Donovan Mitchell. I'm glad that he reacted the way he reacted. Like nobody hasn't took it that far with Dillon Brooks. It's more like they wait till they get to the media and then talk about he's a dirty player. Shannon Sharp got into it with him from the sideline. Like, what's with the world? So I'm glad he body slammed him, did what he had to do. But he is right. He owns them, but they got the best of him in this last game. And I think that probably frustrated him on top of the dirty play. Oh yeah, I believe that was a dirty play. By the way, I ain't see that. All right,
Well,
so
also, Joe, I think it's a thin line between confidence and arrogance.
mm-hmm,
I think it's a thin line, and they've crossed it. If you ask me, they've crossed it. Like you, I don't know, man. Like every star, Joe, that's arrogant, LeBron, Jordan, Steph, Kobe, all of them have a certain humility about them.
mm,
Kobe steps on the floor, you already know he's the guy. I don't care if it's Jordan. I'm the man. I'm better than you. I'm a dog you. I'm that. You ain't nothing. Right after the game over, hey, how you do that turnaround move, bro? Hey, show me how you do that between. Show me how you do this. Jordan, as arrogant as he is, always shows Pippen his love, and the people that came before him they love. Never said he was the goat ever. So like, there's a certain humility about you when you're great,
mm-hmm,
and I guess they aren't there yet. Once they get great, they'll start showing love and be humble. But it's like 100% arrogant, like not arrogant, but like there's no humility to balance out what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And Dylan Brooks, as far as Dylan Brooks, that's the way he's making his name. Because let me say this, bro. Chris Paul has got to be top three dirtiest players in NBA history.
Facts.
Chris Paul is so
Facts.
dirty, man. I'm talking
Facts.
about elbowing in the groin, punching in the groin. He's short. He gets 7 footers. Boom, boom. Right off the pick and rolls. He's so dirty. But he's like the president of the Player Association. He got Cliff Paul in the interviews. He cool. He's a nice guy off the court. But once you get him on, like he's dirty. So like Dylan Brooks is that's just his identity. That's just who he is. Period. No matter where he is, off the court, on the court, interviews, media, whatever it is. He didn't even know who Shannon Sharp was.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. And Javon said he's not dirty. See, it looks bad when he does something like that and he doesn't show humility after the play. He doesn't say like, "Oh, my bad." It's just like he does that dirty stuff and he keep going like nothing ever happened.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That's why I think it's dirty because so Yeah,
I bet
think
you
he
if that
does.
was Draymond, a lot of people wouldn't say that he played hard. People would say he playing dirty. Draymond had history of that too. Remember kicking people in the nuts. He's done that. He's done stuff like that before, and they call him a dirty player. Dillon Brooks don't get a pass from me for that. I'm sorry. That's a dirty play. He's a dirty player. I'm sorry.
And just because you play hard, don't mean that's gonna happen. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like what he did
It
on
don't.
Mitchell was not playing hard. like
No, that's not.
he felt them behind him, and he come on,
Yeah,
man.
he
Like,
hit him.
And people forget what he did in the playoffs last year. He the reason why GP2 got injured. He the
yeah,
reason
missed
why
almost the whole
GP2 messed up his arm.
Bro, Stephen Curry tried to block his shot and he missed, and then he just flat out just extended his arm and pushed Steph on the ground. Like that's dirty. That's straight up dirty.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
That's not playing hard. That's just being dirty.
He got a
All
history,
right.
man. He got a bad history.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button, no matter what you're listening to or watching it. Hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.